Hello everyone. Today I'd like to walk you through my interactive learning activity, Recognizing Visibility of System Status, which combines a short instructional video with an interactive drag and drop activity. After completing this activity, learners will understand the purpose of usability heuristics, recognize how visibility of system status works in interfaces, and correctly identify examples of system feedback with at least an 80% accuracy. My target audience is undergraduate students typically between the ages of 18 and 45 years old, enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design program at the Los Angeles Film School. These students already have a strong foundation in graphic design concepts such as typography, color theory, composition, and visual hierarchy. However, many are just beginning their transition into UX/UI design and are unfamiliar with usability heuristics. One challenge I noticed is that the phrases UX/UI, usability heuristics, and visibility of system status sounds very technical and abstract to students who have never encountered UX terminology before. Instead of immediately asking learners to identify examples, I felt it was important to first teach the concept through a short microlearning experience. The first portion of this activity uses storytelling and narration to introduce heuristics as helpful guidelines rather than complicated terminology. I also connect the concept to everyday examples and familiar design principles so learners can begin building a mental model before asked to apply what they've learned. After learners complete the instructional video, they move into the drag and drop challenge. In this activity, learners are presented with 10 draggable examples representing different types of interface feedback. Their task is to drag each example into the correct category. Provides feedback after an action, thus visibility of system status is being demonstrated. Or does not provide feedback after an action, thus another type of information or guidance. Some examples include an elevator button, a YouTube upload progress indicator, a website button hover effect, a washing machine displaying its current cycle, a confirmation message after submitting a form, and a microwave timer countdown. I also included incorrect examples so learners have to analyze each situation instead of simply memorizing a definition. One instructional design decision I made was to focus on a single usability heuristic rather than introducing all 10 of Nielsen's heuristics at once. This allows learners to recognize the many different ways one design principle appears across both digital interfaces and everyday experiences. When learners place one item correctly, they immediately receive positive feedback explaining why the example demonstrates visibility of system status. If they make an incorrect choice, they receive constructive feedback and encouragement to try again, explaining why the example does not demonstrate the heuristic or why it represents a different principle. Providing immediate feedback helps learners reflect on their decisions while the information is still fresh, allowing them to adjust their thinking before moving on to the next example. From a game design perspective, I incorporated several principles into this activity. The opening video uses narrative design to provide structure and context before learners begin solving problems. The drag and drop interaction promotes active learning by requiring learners to analyze examples rather than simply recognizing the correct answer in a multiple choice question. I also considered game balancing throughout the activity. The examples begin with very obvious demonstrations and gradually become more challenging as learners gain confidence. This progression helps reduce cognitive overload while keeping learners engaged. Overall, I believe combining a short instructional video with an interactive drag and drop activity creates a more meaningful learning experience than presenting the information through reading or traditional quiz alone. Instead of memorizing a definition, learners actively evaluate interfaces, receive immediate feedback, and begin thinking like a UX designer by recognizing how interface feedback improves the overall user experience. Thank you for watching my project walkthrough.